Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah, yeah. Yo, G, I see y'all coming in. We got back to the costume. Pretty gangster. Addicted boy. Oh, they hitting it now. Lucky Lefty Bill. Oh, you moderator. Christy O. Tom. Oh, they flooding in. The train. I see them now. On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Yeah. On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Remember? On the King Bill Show. 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 We be talking that real shit. Yo, what's the cool? Yeah, this ain't my style, huh? What's going on? What's up? What is that, friend? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I'm seeing you on my Instagram today. Deal show, paperwork for producer. He's sliding like Medusa, just getting looser and looser. Exclusive for losers, they on my Instagram, they make us paperwork and deals. Membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Got this content on YouTube, we ain't doing this shit for nothing. Cash out, PayPal, or hit the super chat. Tune in, we about to get it. On the King Bill Show. 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 Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. That's on your name. Paperwork for producer. Boy, James Bill. Paperwork for producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. That's on that James Bill show. Let go.
Hey, hey, hey. We all know today is Mother's Day. And I want to send a shout out to all the mothers that are out there. I want to send a shout out to all the people that have lost their mothers. I want to send a shout out to the mothers that became mothers before they wanted to. You know, the young mothers out there. I want to send a shout out to all the women out there who choose to be mothers, or the ones who want to be mothers. You understand? This is a very important day for a lot of people, especially those who have endured the hardship, the beauty of being a mother. I appreciate every bit of y'all. I want to send out a shout out to my mother, Janice Robinson. That was my father's wife, who accepted a man coming home with a 16-year-old child and saying, "This is my son," and she accepted me as being her son. And that was a beautiful, divine thing that I've never, ever felt slighted and not being her child. It was a beautiful thing, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate her. You know, she is still with us, and may God bless us to keep her with us all our lives. And if I was going to do it any kind of way and send anything out to her, I definitely would do it in a way in which I know that it would probably make my brother jealous because he don't have a note to sing. But I want all y'all to sit back and relax and remember the people that's in y'all life and the people that y'all love, especially the mothers. And I'll get on with a couple of stories and everything like that, you know, about mothers I've seen. You understand? And it would go like, early one Sunday morning, breakfast was on the table. There was no time to eat. She said to me, boy, hurry to Sunday school, filled with a load of glory. We learned the whole story. She'll always have her dreams. This simple thing, this kind of world would bring. Oh, Sadie, don't you know we love you, sweet Sadie? Y'all come on and help. Help no one. Like we on stage. Sweet Sadie. Y'all don't hear y'all. Oh, in love we're always winning. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop, y'all. I'm going to stop. He just messing up the Mother Day song. Hey, Blue Sky, what's going on with y'all, man? Monique Irvin, hey, mama, what's good with y'all? Yeah. Oh, man. I know for the people who out there who lost their mother, this is difficult. And this day is always difficult. But just remember, your mother is always with you. She is in heaven telling God, like, he ain't mean to do that. That's my boy, Lord. Give him a little bit more time. He'll get it together. Sweeter than cotton candy. Yeah, honey butter. Stronger than Papa's old brandy. Yeah. Taj, what up with y'all out there in Australia? So listen here, man. You know, when you don't get the titles like, you know, the salacious title or put certain people names in your chat, you don't get the traffic. But this is not about getting the traffic. This is about getting the love. Antonio Anthony, salute to you. Karen Petty, how you doing out there? I'm sorry you miss your mom. I miss my moms too. You know what I'm saying? We became great friends. The older I got, I understood that a 15-year-old girl carrying a baby and then having a baby and then not having the people in her corner being ostracized, having to name her baby after the doctor because she didn't have anybody in her corner because she made the family look bad because they was under some more authoritarian. My grandfather was strict. You understand? And it made him look bad. You understand? So For me to be right here today is just a truly blessing. And I understood that when I got older. I understood that because I can see in raising daughters what you had to put into your daughter to graduate college, to go through the life and go through the things that they had to go through. So I am very thankful to have my daughters and to look back and see what I know my mother went through in her time and being raised by her parents to know exactly what she was going through. But it's a blessing that I've had people in my life, my mama Drake, Jan Robinson, um, Mandy Brown, to say, we're going to help you see what you and give you what you need to do to be a decent man in this world. You know what I'm saying? My Aunt Mandy used to tell me, you don't learn game from a man, you learn game from a woman. You learn how to treat a woman from a woman. And most good men learn how to treat women because they had a good mother or good women in their lives. Do you understand that? So now, I've seen a lot of kids have good mothers in the industry, and they done just went all sideways and shit. I used to see Misa. Misa was a great mother. I was around, I seen her. She was a great mother to Justin. She did not play. Justin was different growing up as a kid. So I guess when he got a certain age and he went to his father, that's where he became who he is today. Because if you, and he was going by what Misa was teaching him and stayed on that path, he wouldn't be in the trouble that he in today. So I want to talk about today that mothers play a big part, whether indirectly, because you got aunties that was like mothers. You understand? Like, I know Miss Pleasant, she takes care of all her nieces and nephews. So you got certain aunties who take the position of being a mother, and they help raise their sister kids when they know their sister shouldn't have had no kids in the first place. I know young mothers who have thought that they were too young to have a baby, but they had the baby and they did everything in the world to make sure their kid is doing the right thing, have the best of everything, and worked hard so they can give their kids the best of everything. We got all sorts of type of mothers out here. I'm glad that I grew up in the era that all the mothers I knew was natural. I'm talking about in the 80s, 90s, the early 2000s. They wasn't worrying about having eyelashes 2.5, an inch and a half off their eyes. They wasn't worried about the BBLs, the fake boobs and all this other stuff. They was worrying about raising their kids properly and giving them help them get a decent education. Yep. Hey, King David, what's going on with you? So now, what is happening in the world today that I think is wrong? That we got mothers that's caring about more about their appearance and how they physically look. And I want to say this, but I think it's helping to destroy the young men of today. Because we get our power in women, man. I don't care what you say it, how you want to think, what you want to think. You understand? We've always got our power to do things in women. Because men will go to war to show a woman how much they love them. Men will go out here and work one job and get off that job and go to another job to show a woman how much they love them. Now, that's a good man. You know what I'm saying? That's a man who understands that if you got a good woman at home and you got a woman that you want her to know that you could provide and do what you're supposed to do for them, then you're going to do that. You're going to shovel shit for a living. You don't care. That's a good man. So in return, you get a good woman. You get a good woman, don't mind taking a house and making it into a home. Don't mind taking some food and making it into dinner. Don't mind taking sex and making it into making love. Mercy Miami, what up with you? We need to get back to some of those traditional values and respecting our women. It ain't even got to be somebody that you talk to. It ain't even got to be somebody that you're dealing with. We as brothers need to respect all women as if they were somebody's mother. We have to start doing that. Because if we don't do that, you understand, we're going to get all these kids who want to be drill rappers, want to think that I don't care about spending my life working for the prison industrial company for the rest of my life. That's what we're going to end up getting. We have to know that if we don't respect all women as if they were somebody's mother, no matter how they may seem to come off. You know what I'm saying? Like God, women, if you believe that God's really like the girls who get real nasty, dress nasty, and look nasty in the and when and you could look at them and practically know what they got. It's my goddaughter. Sa, I'm doing the show. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I was so tired.
I know I called and wish you happy Mother's Day, but can I do my show, Sa?
Okay,
You want to say happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there?
that's not crazy, but I would.
All right. Hey, this is my goddaughter. This is my one of my favorite person in the world. Sa, I want to say happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. She's a mother also. Sa, say something.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
That was corny. Happy Mother's Day to
Okay.
everybody. You should have said
I'm
something
sorry.
elaborate. Hey, Cole, let me show you how to do it. Hey, this is Sa. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know, if they ain't rocking the rollie.
All right.
All right, Sa, I'll
Talk to
talk
you.
to you
Talk
later.
to you.
Bye bye.
Okay, later.
Later.
Bye.
That's my goddaughter. She's the greatest. Um, but anyway, um, it's up to the men to start respecting our women out here, no matter how much they want to be disrespectful. Fellas, let me just tell you something. Girls get half naked. When I was working at Sue's Rendezvous, you understand? And the girls who took off less made more. The girls who got on stage and was classy made more. I used Cardi B used to come and sit next to me when Diana used to get on stage because Diana used to be like, "Yo, Gene, I want you to watch out for me tonight because some guys come in there, they think they married to the women, or because they spend a lot of money, they think they could grab on them or hold them a certain kind of way or do certain things to her. So when she felt fearful, she might let you, Gene, I might need you to stay close to the stage when I perform. And I'm like, Diana, I got you, ma. You understand? So I'd be on the car, and Cardi B used to be looking at Diana like this. And then she said to me one time, Yo, Gene, I, Diana don't come to work till midnight. She'll pay that extra $100 because if they don't come on time, they gotta pay. They gotta pay a tip out fee and they gotta pay a late fee. Diana will pay that $100 late fee and come in there at 12 o'clock, and she'll work about 2 to 3 hours, make anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. You understand? And Cardi B was like this. She said, Gene, why does I come here and I work hard and I be on time? She comes at 12 o'clock, and when she walks through the stage, they flooded with money and everything like that. And I said, it's about class. It's how she carry herself. It's how when she walked through that door and she dressed in a nice trench coat, how her hair is always done, her makeup, everything. Guys are paying for the thought of being with her. Now, Kati, I mean, um, Cardi is that bitch now. What she say? Her own words, and she getting the money. She got Reebok deals. She got deals like this and stuff like that. And she never ever have to strip again in her life if she do the right thing about her money, and she could raise her kids in a manner in which she only dreamed of. But I believe that it was that conversation that I used to have with her about being classy and not trashy. Men love women that are classy. And no matter what, I was finna say something, but I'm gonna hold that back. I don't like bologna. I don't like bologna. That's a personal, y'all. Shout out to the Pop Off Show. You know what I'm saying? Miss Pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go. Y'all gonna hear from me and her next week. You know, she's downtown at the Diddy trial. You understand? She's downtown at the Diddy trial, giving y'all play by play. She's been up in the courts. So she gonna definitely let y'all know what's going on, when it's going on, how it's going on. I can tell y'all what's gonna happen now, but y'all not gonna believe me. And if I say what I feel and what I think, y'all gonna say, that nigga federale. Let's get back to the Mother's Day thing. I'm gonna say that one. Dana Poston, D. Marie. Everybody subscribe to the Pop Off Show. Oh yeah, let me do this right here, man, because I don't really be doing that much. But then I do get a little support. If you want the books, there go the information. You can cash app PayPal, Big Gene 52, or Cash App or PayPal, Big Gene 52 for My World of Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star, or Life After Death when Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. Y'all hit that Cash App button. Y'all hit that Cash App button, or there go the two books that I wrote myself. No ghostwriter, none of that stuff. And let me just do a shout out to Real Detroit Player. Real Detroit Player. Real Detroit Player is the member, y'all. Hey, Real Detroit Player. Real Detroit Player. Real Detroit Player is a member, y'all. Real Detroit Player on Mother's Day. Real Detroit Player on Mother's Day. Real Detroit Player. Real Detroit Player. Real Detroit Player. Thank you for your membership to the Gene Deal Show. Appreciate you. Chevron TV. I'm sure she's gonna appreciate that Chevron TV. Miss Pleasant is a rising star. I ain't gonna tell y'all that she was on Judge Emilion, People's Court. And the judge, now I can't tell y'all that, because if I tell y'all that, she gonna get mad at me and get upset. So I'm not gonna say how smart the judge said she was and how that she was so prepared, and nobody have ever came to her courtroom as prepared as she was. So if I tell y'all, you know, she gonna get mad at me. So just scratched everything I said. Dana Poston, she said, I like Miss President. Retreater, what up, Retreater? What's up, Mama? I guess. Oops, sorry. Didn't know. I hope it's Mama. Gene, you know I ain't no Mama. It's a joke. Retreater. All right. All right. Charles Wilson, what up with you, boy? So there's a lot of stuff that we need to start doing and we need to stop doing. And what we need to start doing is respecting our Black women as being our sisters, our mothers, and the people that we're going to need to help change this shit around. Hey, Gene. St. Louis in the house. Hey, Grace and Mercy. You down there with the Peabody's, 12th and Park? Where's yours? Hey, Gene. In the building. I'm from the Peabody's and Kinlock. Oh, my God. From the worst place in the city, used to be the worst place to the county. No, not outside of Wellston. Hey, what's going on with you? Grace and Mercy. So listen here, man. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up this line for my 646-945-7500. Take it out. 646-945-7500. I'm changing all my phone numbers anyway because tired. But you can take this number down, 646-945-7500. Call in, and you can either do a shout out to your mother or tell what you feel and think about the Mother's Day today. Or talk about the mothers of today.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
That's 646-945-7500. One of my moderators in the building, could you post that for me? Mark Robertson. Mr. Mark Robertson is a great supporter, man. I'm headed home next week. Mark Robertson, he always be looking out crazy. Let me get this right here. If you're not programming to my phone, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have to call you back. Al out there in Chi-Town. What up, Al?
I just want to give a shout out to all the mothers and my beloved mother, rested in peace.
Thank you, sir. That's it, Al?
Right, Big G.
Okay.
Yeah, this me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You on live, brother.
Thank you. And Big G, you have a great time in the Midwest, and I'll talk to you when you get back on the East Coast.
Yes, sir. Will do.
All right.
All right, later. I'm calling out there in Danbury, Connecticut.
Hello.
Hello, this is Big Gene from the Gene Deal Show.
Hey, Big Gene, how you doing, my guy?
What up with you, boy?
Ain't nothing, man. I give a shout out to my moms real quick.
Yo, you got it. The floor is yours.
Thank you, my brother. Yo, this is Casey from Strong Island. I want to say shout out to my mom, Phyllis. I love you. You're my heart. I wouldn't be nothing without you, ma.
Oh,
and I love you to death. And Gene, you already know, my brother.
My man, that's great, man. That's a beautiful thing, man.
I appreciate you.
Miss Phyllis, that was your son. That was your boy. You raised him. Miss Phyllis. All right? Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Big Gene. Yo, I appreciate you, my guy.
All right, brother.
Thank you, man. You have a blessed day, all right, Gene?
Okay, you too, sir.
All right, bye.
I got Honey Butter on the line.
Hello, hey everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I just want to say it's hard sometimes to celebrate Mother's Day when your mom isn't here. And that's it. Hope everyone has a good day.
Okay. All right, Honey Butter. Let me just say this to y'all. A lot of people, and I get that a lot, they say that it's hard to celebrate Mother's Day when their parents and stuff is not here. But let me just tell y'all this, man. And I want to say this to you. When your parents put things and instill values in you, it's to prepare you for when they are not here. So I try to tell people that they have to go on and be strong.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Just wait 1 second, please. Just give me 1 second, all right? All right.
Okay.
They have to go on and be strong and understand that your parents prepared you for the day that they're not here. They gave you the strength. They gave you the grace. They gave you the love to know that it's all right to miss them, but don't grieve them. Don't grieve them. It's all right to miss them, but don't grieve them, because it takes away the love that they instilled inside you. Hey, this is Gene Deal from the Gene Deal Show. You can say your name and whatever else you want to say on Mother's Day.
Veronica, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And Gene, I really appreciate what you said about the women and mothers. My mother's gone. I'm 68 years old. And I wish all of the mothers and today's mothers, get stronger for your children. Get stronger, because we need our children here. And thank you, Gene. I appreciate it. I'm watching your show. So have a blessed day, and God bless you.
You too. You too. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Lucky Lefty Left. What's going on with you, boy?
Yo, what up? Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
All
That's
right.
it.
Luck. No, you didn't.
That's it. I'll let you later.
Yo,
That's
happy
it.
Mother's Day to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's that old tough guy stereo shit like that. Happy day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
I'll talk to you afterward, Uncle.
Yeah, all right, later. Happy Mother's Day. You hear that, man? Oh, my God. Brothers. We finna go out here in Floral Park. I'm going to do everybody in order. I'm in Floral Park, Long Island. Strong Island.
What's up, Big G?
What up with you, boy? What's happening?
Nah, I ain't in Floral Park. This Hempstead, Long Island. But shout out to all the mothers. Shout out my mother, my sisters, all that's mothers.
All right, brothers. Appreciate you.
And big up to you, too, man.
And you might be in Hempstead, but your phone is in Floral Park.
Yeah, you know how that go.
All right?
Yo, man, I want you every day. It's big to me right here. I'm looking at you while I'm watching you, man. Shout out to all the mothers, though.
All right, man. Salute. Appreciate you.
All right, peace. Salute.
One. All right. We finna go to Phoenix, Arizona. Y'all just stay by the phone. If you call in, I'm gonna call you back. We at Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, what's going on, Big Gene? This is Greg. How you doing, man?
Greg, what's up with you, boy?
Hey, man, just enjoying the sunshine. I want to send a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, especially to my mom,
all right,
who lives in Indianapolis, Indiana, and my 98-year-old grandmother.
Oh, my God, that's a blessing. Yo, that's a blessing. Yo, thanks, Greg. You just made me remind me of a story that I'm finna tell right now. Okay?
Sounds good, man. I'll be watching.
All right. Yo, me and Luck was at breakfast, and this lady came in the door, and she was having a little difficult time coming down the steps, but she was with two younger, beautiful young ladies and everything like that. So she was coming down the steps, and I'm thinking the lady is probably in the late 80s, you know, something like that. I don't really know the age bracket, but she was coming down in it, and she had this look on her face like she was kind of sad. And something told me like, yo, I want to pay for her meal. So then they sat actually next to me and Lucky. So then the one girl say, do I know you from somewhere? I was like, not that I know of, and nothing like that. She said, I think ain't you Gene? Yes, I said, yeah, I'm Gene. She said, hey, Gene, how you doing? Stuff like that. I watch your show all the time. I said, yeah. So me and Lucky was finishing up. And I said to myself, I said, listen, I'm very sorry, but I don't want to disturb y'all peace and everything like that. But I want to buy that young lady's breakfast this morning, right? And I gave and I don't want to disturb y'all peace. And I gave her $50 to buy her breakfast. About a couple of days later, I get this Instagram from this brother from, he said, yo, Big Gene. I said, he said, he said that was my, he said that was my girl's mother, right? Hold on, this my cousin on the. I'm glad he came at the right time. That's my cousin. Hold on, y'all. Ted, what up with you, cousin? I'm doing a show right now. Just give me a few minutes. Come on in. Forgot to give you. What up? Big J. All right. What's up? Cousin, Larry. You go and turn on TV one like that. I'm finish the show up right. I got to finish in a minute. All right. Yo, I'm glad my cousin came over, man, because I was about to, I was about to take it somewhere. But I just felt like blessed to do that. And then, long story short, you understand? This dude hit me up on Instagram. He said, yo, man, that was my girl's, I think, grandmother or mother, something, grandmother. And she's moved down to Atlanta with us. And she had to she had to move out of her house. And she was feeling so bad. And she was sad. But when you did that gesture, it lightened her heart up. It made her feel good. And that made me feel good for that brother to take the time to say that to me. To go back and say that, yo, what you did, and like I said, I just felt compelled to do that. So it was like that. I'm trying to see if I even see the I know he don't want no he probably didn't want me to bring this up or say anything, but I want to say his name. I want. Oh man, where is photos? Photos. I took a picture. I screenshot it. Took a picture of it, and now I can't even get to the pictures on this phone. There ain't nothing but the devil. Oh, there I go right there. Let me see. Let me see if I see his name. Hold on one second. If I don't see his name, it's okay. He know I know. He know it happened. I know it happened. And it was a blessing. Yep. Let me see. One second. Yeah, what's up, brother? Like, oh, his name is Brick. His name was Brick. Hold on. Yeah, what's up, brother?
Yeah, my bad, bro. I just wanted to do it right.
Hold on. Yeah, the dude name was Brick. But hold on. My man said he wanted to do it right. Go ahead and do it right, brother.
Yeah, this thing said look out. But shout out to my mother Esther, my mother-in-law Miss Donna, my sister Karen, my sister Leslie, my sister Joy, and my girl. How could I forget my girl? Happy Mother's Day.
You probably got fever behind that. Yo, let me call Big G back. Let me. All right, bro. Okay. Thank you, man.
All right, good looking, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. The dude name was Brick, and yo, Brick, you just don't know what your. He said that's dope. It's the little things that people do that impact the small gesture you made is priceless. She was upset that she was having to sell her home for many of years, and you made her forget about that. If only for a moment. She was just up there to handle some business, but we got her. We moved her with us in Atlanta. True blessing indeed. Yo, man. It's shit like that that makes it all worthwhile. And if that one gesture made her forget about stuff, yo, she was a blessing. That lady was a blessing to me just to have to do that. So that's what we got to get back to, brothers, out here for our mothers, for our grandmothers, for people that we don't even know sometimes. Yo, let me get back to these phone calls. We at Palo Alto, California. I'm calling you up now.
Hi, Gene.
Hey, what's going on? This is the Gene Deal Show. Who am I speaking with and where you're calling from?
This is Divine Goddess on the YouTube, but my real name is Pamela.
Hi, Pamela, Divine Goddess.
I'm calling from the Bay Area, California.
Yes.
And I miss my mother so much. I lost her in 2017. I'm the oldest of two. I have a younger brother. We're 7 years apart. Long story short, you know how losing family members will, sometimes separate you, and you won't have a relationship that can kind of put a dent in, keeping in touch and that sort of thing. But I just wanted to give a shout out to my mother. I miss her dearly. She was my best friend in the whole wide world, and just wanted to give a shout out to her.
All right.
Not a day goes by that I don't think of her.
Right.
So, and I just want to tell you that I love your spirit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're a true divine soul. I'm an extremely spiritual person. And you're a true divine soul. I will tell you that.
Thank you.
And happy day to all those mothers out there. I'm cooking myself early dinner.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm still listening.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, God bless you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay, who else we got right here? I got that one. I got that one. I went to Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I just want to say this in these final words, because my cousin just came in and got to have a little meeting with him. I just want to say this, that to all the mothers, bless y'all. To all the soon-to-be mothers, doubly bless y'all. And to all the people that lost their mothers, bless y'all soul and y'all heart. And we'll be coming back again together on the Gene Deal Show. Appreciate y'all time. Thank y'all. Peace. What up, cuzzo?